While China is certainly the leader in adopting robotics, they dwarf the rest of the world in terms of the number of robots that are being used. That means there's great opportunities elsewhere as well. Certainly in North America, we have a long way to go in terms of adopting robots. China continues to innovate. They continue to invest heavily in robotics. They continue to have a national strategy for how to adopt and implement robots and artificial intelligence. We all should be working together to advance the robotics industry. We ought to make sure the industry is safe. We should make sure that artificial intelligence is used for good purposes and not ones that would be harmful to people.
Mr. Jeff, good afternoon. Thank you for your coming. Thank you for your presence. So what is the biggest opportunities in this area? In the current world, do you think which countries have the big advantages?
Well, there's lots of opportunities everywhere. It's because while China is certainly the leader in adopting robotics, they dwarf the rest of the world in terms of the number of robots that are being used. That means there's great opportunities elsewhere as well. Certainly in North America, we have a long way to go in terms of adopting robots. But there are places in the world where there are very few that really will automate in the future. So if you look at the world today and you think about opportunities for robots, every industry, every country.
So how do you view the Chinese development, especially the robot technology?
Certainly, China continues to innovate. They continue to invest heavily in robotics. They continue to have a national strategy for how to adopt and implement robots and artificial intelligence. And so that's allowing them to play a major role in this industry.
So do you think competition or cooperation between China and the US is more beneficial for industries?
Well, from my viewpoint, we all should be working together to advance the robotics industry. But most importantly, we ought to make sure the industry is safe. We should make sure that artificial intelligence is used for good purposes and not ones that would be harmful to people. And I think we can cooperate on those things, safety standards and, of course, ethical applications of robots and AI.
So do you think AI will change humans' life or humans' ideas?
I think there, of course, will be changes in how people interact with machines. Because right now we're seeing this ability where it's hard sometimes to tell whether it was a person or AI-generated song, for instance, or movie. So it will change the way we interact with technology going forward, without a doubt. Some of those ways, I believe, will be for the better, but some may not. And that's why I think we all globally ought to cooperate on making sure that this is benefiting society and not harming it.
So do you think AI will control humans in future?
I don't think so. I think humans will remain in control. These are tools to help people. Why do I think that? Because I think that would be an error of people. If people allow the technology to control them, that would be a really bad thing for society. And I believe that people will make the right decisions and use the technology for good purposes and hopefully not evil ones.
Now I will ask you, as your organization is how to push your solutions in these areas, like robots and like science technology, how to do?
Well, we're trying to educate companies throughout the world, by the way. We're based in North America. Educate companies on what these technologies can do for them, what types of problems they can help solve, whether it's industry or whether it's the medical world. We talk about finding treatments for cancer or cures. Well, drug discovery can be enabled by AI and robotics, and that's a very promising application area. And we ought to focus on things like that, or reducing hunger around the world, or cleaning the environment, or building affordable housing. robots and AI can assist in those areas, and we should take advantage of that.
Do you have some plan to cooperate with Chinese technology company?
Well, we have member companies in our association from China. We have more than 40 member companies from China, more than 40, and they exhibit in our trade shows, and they're active in our association, and I believe we're adding value to them. And we have a good relationship with Chinese companies in robotics and AI, and with this organization that puts on this event, China Institute of Electronics. So personally, from the standpoint of A3, we have a good relationship with China.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jeff.